Hi designers, welcome to episode 12 of Game of Rugs. Today, for something different, I thought that I wouldn't drop the microphone down my bra halfway through recording and not notice, so we can listen to something else other than the sound of my underwire, just, for funsies. And we're going to start out by looking at a couple of things I've already submitted today. This was today's daily, which I am rocking a very strong Brady Bunch vibe here. I have a friend whose parents built a house like this in the mid 70s, very sort of Scandinavian inspired. I mean, it was the Scandinavian style at the time. Everything just looked like an indoor sauna. And I had this, uh, what do you call those things? It's not a couch. It's a sectional, right? So I had the sectional, and I had the weird urine-colored chair, and I had these rugs from a terrible mistake I made that we'll get to. So I put all of this together. I was really unsure whether I was supposed to use the Savannah decor for this room, but you know what? I pleased myself and I didn't, because it just didn't look that great to me. I'm sure that other people managed to do amazing stuff with it during voting, so I'm going to be looking forward to seeing that. But the room that I submitted that I did really, really like was this room. I am just all about it, and it finally went in, and I'm really pleased. I don't have any idea how it's going to do. I do not give a flying ape because I love it, and I enjoyed it. So let's look at what else we have to go in. We have, well, let's talk about what we don't have. We do not have the series showcase because I just can't put the stuff together for it. I have loads of eclectic armchairs, but I can't do the brownstone items, so that's not going to happen. The Art of Zen has me totally confused, and I'm terrible at finding Japanese isn't a choice, and I suck at picking. It's not a choice when you go to uh, choose furniture and narrow down your selections, and I'm too stupid to choose them on my own without any guidance, so I'm leaving that. The welcoming living room for the private resort. Oh yeah, there's absolutely no choice that I have a Sobu sideboard. I could probably borrow one, but I'm just not that inspired by this room because it's going to be covered with Savannah art and Savannah decor for all of the winning entries, and I don't really like. I like some of it, but I'm just not into it. So I am skipping that one. I can't remember what this one. Oh, loads of people are struggling with this. It wants all this animal print stuff, which sounds really simple. Like, okay, sure, put in a rug and you're 1/4 of the way there, but realistically, you have to buy a really expensive couch and or really expensive chairs to meet the criteria. And then I have to cover it again in Savannah stuff, and I can't be bothered. I just don't like it that much. I did have fun with this playful and pink room. I'm very excited about this Serena and Lily chair. There have been other prizes in this exact coral red. It's not coral, it's like a very orange red colorway of Serena and Lily stuff, and I'm very excited about it. So this is the room that I did, and I used some of the art that I acquired for hitting level 20. And I really like this room. I actually don't even hate the fish tank in this room. And the only thing I'm not sure about is this lamp on the left-hand side. And I might want to put something else in, but I already have used the pink flowers. I could put on a plant. That might look better. Actually, that does look better. So that one is ready to go. And I mean, historically my scores at nurseries have been atrocious, even the ones that I loved, and I just like that one, so I'm assuming it's not going to do very well. I can put together the stuff to qualify for this restaurant, this cafe in Portland, Oregon, but my room looks terrible, so it's not due for another day. I'm just going to sit on it and probably rip everything out and put it back. But I don't know, I don't know what this room wants. Um, I had all this stuff. I had the CFC sideboard, and I bought the Philip collection chairs. I had the cocktail tables, and I borrowed an accent chair. So I have everything, and to be honest, even though this design is bad, I will probably put it in, because who doesn't want $750 and 250 diamonds? So that's going in at some point. And this room I really like. I very rarely do traditional rooms like this. Um, and I put this together. And I don't think I even had to buy anything for this room. I think I owned all this stuff. So, except the rug. I didn't own the rug. So I went and bought a red rug, and I'm pretty psyched about this room. The only thing I'm going to try to do is see if I can borrow a darker bench, because this bench is not the right color brown. It doesn't match everything else. And I know that there are benches out there that do. I'd be happy to buy one if I could find one. That's also not a problem. And yeah, these are the poofs that I used for the Harry Potter room. So there we have those. I'm glad I got to use them again so quickly. I didn't anticipate that. So this is the stuff that I have together for this room. And the only question is, owl or no owl? I mean, I feel like you can't really go wrong with an owl. I'm keeping that owl in. And that's about it for that room, but I really like it. I enjoyed doing our traditional room. And this one, I had everything in here. I mean, I like the last day of challenges, I didn't have stuff for most of it, so I wasn't able to submit that many. And then on this one, this row of this bunch of challenges, I was on a strict no buying diet, because I spent all my money on not Harry Potter. Um, but then as it's happened, I have had pretty much everything for all of these rooms. So I've just been going for it. I didn't even open the dining room. I mean, let's have a look, but sure. I know I don't have a stone dining table, and um, I don't have a stone console table, so this is going to require me to buy a lot of stuff. Plus, you always have to buy all those dining chairs. And I think this is the last one. Oh, 4 black modern items. That's not a problem. I have all of those things. It's what to do with the rest of it. That's the problem for me. But, I have 2 days. I'll work on it. I do love gray rooms. Even if I don't score well on them, I like them. So, whatever. Speaking of scores, let's have a look at how I did on some of the last results. A golden feature was that room that looked like the hotel lobby. And I am really stupid. I mean, I'm happy about a 4.23, and I certainly didn't expect to do better. With this room, I'm just glad I got over a 4. But I get excited about rooms, and I do them, and I submit them almost as soon as they're out. There are people who waited until the very last minute to do this room, and they had the safari or savannah or whatever stuff. So they had like the gold Impala and, way cooler stuff to put on their walls and all of that. And like, I should just learn from those people. Also, you guys, what was I thinking with this carpet, with this purple stuff? Like, had I actually lost my mind? That's terrible. I mean, it's awful. I would not have voted for this room. I'm very lucky that I won the prize. On the other hand, this is the prize, so like I'm not that lucky. Um, and all of the rooms that won were basically white, which was a good color choice. I should have made that color choice. And here's one that's black and gold. I actually really liked this. I mean, it's not my style. I could never have designed this room, but I admire it. And the design job is ace. So there's that room, which is really good. Safari Retreat. Again, I'm surprised that actually I'm not. 4.37 seems like a perfectly fair score for this room. I didn't know what to do with it. I'm going to be curious to scroll down and see what other people did with it. I took my color hints from this chandelier. It's not. Is it even a light? I don't know. Is it just art? I took my color hints from that, and I used. These chairs are actually green, and the couch is brown, and everything else is brown. And I used the best art that I had. This was done at the end of the month, and I had run out of money, and I had run out of diamonds, and oh God, there's still so much teal. There's so much teal. We're never going to get away from this. Oh, I can't even look. This is a nice job. And see, but this person also, way smarter than me, waited till the last minute and used the stuff from the new series that's available. So good job. Also, really nice choice of the coffee table. What coffee table is that? Nice. I mean, I hate it, but it's an excellent choice. And look, it goes really nicely with that rug. And these are lovely too. I think I bought some of those. Yeah. So everybody who was able to put their limited edition stuff in there is great. By the way, can we just please all note my new overall score of 4.28, which is, great, because like 2 weeks ago I was at 4.71. It's a good thing. I don't know why that matters. Nobody tell me. This was my favorite room of the past few days. I really loved putting this room together, and I loved the design, and I'm mad about this room in a good way. And 4.55 is a good score. It's not great. Of course, everybody, when you have a room that you really are into, you always hope that it's going to do better. Like, I would have been happier with like a 4.79. I think that it's a room that deserves a score that is that high. But now let's go look at what won. There's a lot of black and white. Okay, that seems fine. Black and gold, nice. Use some of the new stuff. White, good choices. Those are nice. More black and white. Not really psyched about that. Although, I am excited to finish my penthouse. Only because I like this luggage set so much. I can't wait to use that. Because we know I love black and white, so there probably is not just going to be enough luggage in the world for me. I would never have chosen blue. I'm not really a fan. I can't. Nope, 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 nope. Yellow is a brave choice. It's not very balanced. but everybody else liked it, so good job, Studio 326, and more black and white. I still you guys, I love this room and I like mine more than any of those. And you know what? Doesn't make any difference. Matters not one bit. And Fun Life in Phoenix. Oh, yeah, no, this was my totally garbage patio that I put together. Like, it's not quite a dump room, but I was so thrilled to get rid of that couch. I hate those chairs. I had that cheap rug hanging around, and I never get to use that console table, so I was psyched about that. And 4.22 is like a way better score than I deserve. Some of these rooms were very nicely put together. Like, look at this. I don't know who you are, Sally's Alley, but I can't talk about your alley, but your patio's frickin' nice. Good job, girl. Um, Everybody else's stuff is just really better. Their fives are all well deserved. Not my style doesn't mean it's not a good job. So for our last thing to do, we will just go up to the first room, hanging around, waiting for submission, which I think is this playful and pink room that's going to score like hot garbage, but as long as it gets over a 4, I am a happy woman. And we are going to just go through a round of voting to submit it. We are missing 2 keys, so let's do one round of voting. I loved this room. I was so excited about my submission, and I am so excited to see what everybody else did. You guys, I love the room on the bottom. Let's look at that, because I love that acid green zebra rug. I know there are a lot of people who won't vote for it. It is artificial animal hide. Like, if you look in the actual designer's catalog, it's not a real zebra. I'm not quite sure what the problem is. I mean, I do understand, and I respect people's right to vote however they see fit. All I'm saying is that I personally like this room. It does need art on the right, and it's a little neutral. The only thing really going on that's of interest in that room is the rug. This is better. It's more eclectic. Not super sure what's going on with the introduction of the blue with the floor cushions and the side tables. So neither one of these rooms has really stand out for me, and I am voting them equal. The room at the top is not great. Very conflicting designs. Whereas the room at the bottom is marginally better. It is more cohesive. So I'm voting for the room on the bottom. The room on the top is grim. I mean, this furniture and decor set goes together very nicely. It does not go in this room at all. And it looks grim. It looks like you've taken a really bright and cheerful room and just go ahead and paint it black there. The room on the bottom is okay. I mean, the rug is making an attempt, and I guess theoretically the couch goes with the rug, and the console table goes with the couch, and the art goes with the console table. So this does hang together better than the other one. The room at the top is pretty empty. That the new limited edition art that was chosen on the left there doesn't go with this room. I mean, it goes with this rug, but it doesn't go with the room. I'm not even sure the rug goes with the room. It's pretty basic. I'm not enthralled. And this room is what is going on with the rug. Okay, neither one of these is standing out over the others. I was super excited to see the entries for this room. I'm now not that excited. I would have voted for this room if it had had a rug. And also, again, the brown art on the wall. Why? Where's the color cue saying, you know what this room needs? Brown. This room really just needs some brown art. It does not. It does not need brown art. So we're voting those equal. And that's it. We're going to go back to the design. And oh gosh, okay, well, looking at that, it's pretty garish. But whatever, I had fun. I hope you amuse somebody in voting, little room. Have a good journey. Off you go. And that is it. So thank you so much for joining me for today's episode of Game of Rugs. If you have enjoyed this episode and would like to see more, please click the subscribe button, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. I will see you next time, designers. Have a good night.